So, do you ever think that your dreams are just about you? That what you're chasing, your goal in life, doesn't really matter to anyone else? Well, let me tell you a little story about a monster truck and a little girl that kind of changed my mind and my thoughts on that. Hey, hi, how's it going, everybody? Dr. Goat here once again with another Car Talks, and today I want to talk about why it is necessary that you chase your dreams. So, over the weekend, my family and I went to Van Andel Arena in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we went to go watch Monster Jam, monster trucks. It was me, my son, my stepson, my sister and her husband, my niece and nephew, and my mom and dad. All of us went. And, as the show was getting ready to start, I was kind of thinking, looking at the monster trucks, and I guess I didn't really truly think about it until they had the drivers come out. And there was 8 trucks there, and 2 of them were driven by women. And it made me kind of think, back when I was a kid, at least from what I remember, maybe there was women driving, but I feel like at that point it had been all men driving. Over the years, you've seen women getting into more and more of these things that have typically always been like male dominant. Even I know in drag racing, because I grew up around drag racing, that was a huge thing that, when you would see women, I guess in more of the professional aspect, in the, higher up in the NHRA and Top Fuel, Funny Car, Pro Stock, all that it was pretty rare to see women in that. But anyways, there was 2 of these monster trucks there, and there was one truck called Sparkle Smash, and it is a unicorn driven by a woman. And my niece, that was her absolute favorite truck there. She had to get her own little toy truck of it and whatnot. But, as we're sitting there watching it, every time that Sparkle Smash would come out, my niece would get all excited. And it made me think, and I was like, that lady that's driving that, I don't remember her name at the moment, I'm sorry. But that lady that's driving that truck, I wonder if when she was growing up, she probably seen monster trucks and thought, man, that's cool. Maybe she didn't even think about it until she was older. Anyways, regardless, when she decided she wanted to drive monster trucks, I wonder if she had thought about the impact that could make on little girls, seeing another woman driving. To think that these little girls seeing her driving and winning, she almost won all 3 of the events that they had there that day. She won 2 of them. Didn't win the freestyle, barely. But it makes me wonder if she ever thought about that there's all these little girls out there watching her that, could be watching her, and because of seeing a woman driving, like, get inspired by it and decide that they want to do that. Something that they may have never considered, but, seeing this unicorn truck and this lady driving it, I wonder if she ever thought about all these little girls out there could see her and because of her following her dreams and doing it, it gave hope and a new opportunity to little girls out there. It was just, I don't know, it was something that popped in my head, and I was like, you know, she probably just thought about driving a monster truck because it sounded fun to her, looked cool, whatever it was. Probably wasn't even at the time thinking about that her going to do that so many girls out there, so many little girls could see that and be inspired to do that because of her. And so I just wanted to mention that to you guys because, you know, a lot of us have these dreams and goals in our minds. And yeah, you know, if you listen to all the motivational guys and whatnot, you know, they'll talk about having a why that is bigger than yourself. And that's good to have that. And you know, there's been times, there's been things that I want to do that my only thought to it is, I want to do this. And I'm sure there's plenty of you out there that you have a dream and it is for you, which is good because sometimes you can have, you know, your dream of something being to help someone else, and sometimes, you know, they can hurt you and kind of not be as on board with you going towards this dream as you are, and that doubt in you that they might have can hurt you and kind of take away some of that drive that you have for that goal. But if you can look at your dreams, your goals, and think about that, think about this little story, be like, there are some kids out there, or even some adults, that, you know, may not think that it's a possibility for them. And when you step up and you accomplish that, and they can relate to you, you don't even understand how inspiring that is and moving that is to these other people. So no matter what your goal is, you know, whether it's YouTube, whether it's racing in any sort of aspect, whether it's sports, whether it's music, art, whatever it is, go towards your dreams, not just for you, but for all the other people that are like you and that will be inspired seeing you taking the action and you getting your goals and your dreams. So maybe if you want to add a why to why you're working towards your dreams and your goals, think about all the people like you. Especially if you at some point thought, or still may think, that, you know, maybe I can't achieve this. You know, maybe I'm just not the type of person to achieve this goal, to get this thing. And think about all the people like you that when you achieve that dream, when you conquer that goal, and they see someone like them doing it, accomplishing it, winning in it, how inspired they're going to be. So keep them in your mind, keep them in your heart, keep them as part of your why, towards why you won't give up on your dreams. Yeah. So, anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what your dream is. And as always, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.